Let's go, YouTube! What's good, YouTube? We have another player profile, and of course, we had to do it after this big explosion game that he had. This is the player profile and fantasy football outlook on Christian Watson. Now, before Sunday, Watson's value was at an all-time low. He haven't done anything. It was looking like he's trash. I would say his value was at like maybe a second rounder because I tried to go get Watson. I tried to give out third rounders, and people was like, I'll hold. Probably could have got him for a second round. And you probably still can get him from second round, If somebody see that it's an earlier second round, I'm sure some people would get off of him. But like I always say, he's on that manager's team for a reason. Obviously, he liked them. So it's like when you're trying to go get a player from someone that they obviously like, and you're doing it after something good happened, how are you expecting to get them for cheap? How are you expecting to buy low? You buy low when times are bad. You don't buy low when things are looking hopeful. Anyway, let's get to the prospect notes. So Christian Watson, I really liked his tape. He fit my wide receiver athletic prototype, had long arms and big hands. Another plus, went to North Dakota State, which is the FCS school, so he does take a hit for that because that is a lower level of football and not the top tier all the other receivers in his class with draft capital went against. He was drafted by the Packers in the second round, second pick. 6'4", 208, ran a 4.36, so he was blazing. Definitely a nice size adjusted speed. Was only a 2-star, was a kick returner. On tape, you can see that he got separation. He was a deep threat. The team would run plays just to get the ball in his hands. He was a contested catcher, was able to get yak. You can see the speed on film, had NFL pedigree. His father also was drafted and played in the NFL as a safety. And as I said, questionable competition from playing in the FCS. Now, he did hit some markers for me, a number of markers. He hit my alpha wide receiver potential mark. He hit my yards per reception paired with draft capital mark. He hit my speed score mark. He also was a Senior Bowl standout. So he hit a number of marks that shows a predictive path to success in the league. And as I heard many analysts say, it probably was going to take him a while to get used to playing in the league coming from the FCS. And you see, he hasn't done anything until week 10. And we don't even know if, he'll get thrusted in the circle of trust and maybe get more targets thrown his way. That's what we would hope. But we don't know. I was hoping he'd go to the Chiefs, of course. Green Bay was like one of the last places I wanted him to go because I know how funny acting Aaron Rodgers is. I did not want him to make a mistake and get in a doghouse. It's like so many things just can go wrong and he can get lost in the sauce. And it seemed like he never existed going to Green Bay, messing with Aaron Rodgers. But of course, now in redraft, he's going to be the hot waiver wire ad. And I don't really have an opinion when it comes to that because if you believe in him, go for him. But he did get 8 targets and only caught 4 of them. So even though he had a huge day, it's not like he was just grabbing everything. So it's a good chance he will come crashing back down to earth. So I would not spend a lot of fab on him. Now, when it comes to dynasty leagues, look, if you wanted to get out of Christian Watson, sell now. Sell now, because the chance of him having 2 great games in a row is slim. You know, this man set a rookie record. You know, I think I saw something on Twitter, the last rookie that scored 3 touchdowns was in like 1978, something like that. So sell him high. I think his value is still the same though. People would not sell for less than a second, and I don't think no one is going to give up a first to go get him. I think his value is still a second rounder. Now, if he go out there and smash a second game, his value will be worth the first round. Just that simple. But there's a good chance he might go out there and put up 9 points and he'll just be second round value. If I had to give my opinion on how I feel he would be going forward, if he is in the circle of trust, Aaron Rodgers' circle of trust, hey, I like his outlook. He's going to continue to get better. If he continue to get the targets, I mean, he is a deep threat, and he can score points like that. His comp, don't forget that his comp was MVS. So just like MVS will score points for Aaron Rodgers and long and fast and catch these deep passes, you got Christian Watson. Christian Watson is MVS with the draft capital. So he's going to get more opportunities not to fail. But anyway, peace.